Hello everyone, welcome to Predators Golf Channel. This is John, your host as usual, and today we're at Bishop Auckland Golf Club. Bishop Auckland, surprisingly. It's another Shoot 80 challenge today. Today I've decided to come here, beautiful Parkland course. Now, I've had to go to a few courses. Obviously you've seen Woodham, Horton, Crook, all these type of places. Some I've failed. I failed with my Shoot 80 challenges. Some I have passed. Now, obviously, shooting 80 is a big thing for me. It's very hard to do. This is a par 72. I've only got 8 shots, but with Bishop, I've had a few quite a few rounds at this place, and it should suit my eye. It's one of these places where it's undulating, it's a lovely Parkland course, it's tree lined, and it suits my eye. I always come here and I says, oh, I fancy my chances here. Big greens, and I've never got the hang of this place. I don't know why. I think it's always a little bit windy here. Obviously the rough and everything's a bit spongy, but it's a place I really would love to shoot 80 on. It's a place where I haven't really been successful at, and I don't know why. I've tried to work out a plan how to do this place. I mean, other people have said Bishop's a lovely course and everything, but you know, they don't find it easy, but they can shoot a good score. And with me, for whatever reason, I haven't really been successful here with my style of play. So I'll give you the course stats. 6,460 yards from the back, par 72. It's weird. We have a little par 4 to start off with, and then you go 3 par 5s. It is a nice Parkland course. It's a hard Parkland course, though. It is a testing course for me. And we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on today. Shoot 80 challenge. I've only got 8 shots. Hopefully I'm not out early in the race and everything. I don't know what it is with this place, why I'm not successful. Let's get it started. Let's get the challenge started. Right, as you're probably aware, the first hole is at a funny angle and there's nowhere really to put the camera, so quite often I just put it here for the first hole. It's straight uphill, this first one. It's only a little short one. It's about 280 up the hill, and that's it really. There's nothing complicated about this first hole. It's when you go deeper into the course it starts to get a little bit more complicated. Right, let's let these lads tee off, because I'm talking and I'm probably annoying them. Yeah, I'm just going to let them lads tee off. I think there's been a competition. So I'll just let them tee off. Let them get away. Yeah. Right, I think they're done. There's somebody over there, he'll not be able to hear us. Okay, first hole, 78 yards off the backs. Like I said, there's not much difference between the markers and the first hole. As you get deeper into the course, you start to see a difference. Straight up the bank. Let's enjoy it. I'm going straight for the flagstick. Just a nice, good, solid hit to get it up there. Hopefully that'll give me a wedge on for my second shot. Here we go. Let's enjoy it, John. I will, John. That's a good hit. Yeah, it's 126 with T-Cloud 130. There's nobody about. I think I'm alright going. Yeah, good drive to start off with. Let's enjoy Bishop Auckland. Let's see this time if I can be successful here. See you down for me second. Wow, well the wind must have been helping me. Let's have a look at it. It must have. It must have been helping me to get me all the way up here to a position. Yeah, it was helping me. It was 278. And I've just got a little chip. Yeah, historically me and this place don't get on particularly well, and I don't understand why. In a bit of a ball patch, but I'll just have to deal with it. 41 yards. And I don't understand why. I mean, the wind, it's blowing a little bit, average 13, 40 mile an hour, will be up to 23, 24 gusts. But I don't understand why me and this place don't get on, because it suits. First of all, it's an old school course. It's very old school undulations, not American design. There is big bunkers and everything, but it's that proper mature Parkland course that suits my eye. Now I come every time to Bishop and I say to myself, I fancy my chances here, and I'm never successful. I just don't understand. I always seem to mess up on holes. I always seem to get into the rough. I always seem to get into bother. I play holes well, and then there's certain holes I'll play 2 or 3 holes really badly, and I'll end up in a heap of trouble. So hopefully that'll not happen today. I have to be a little bit more careful maybe with how I approach it and everything, and we'll take it from there. Right up the hill, 41, probably playing. I was going to have to add another 5 or 6 yards on at least, so getting up there near the 50-yard mark. I don't want to run out of space at the back. That's one thing I don't want. Back of the stance and just chip it up there. That's all right. That's sort of what I wanted. I didn't think it was going to do that off the slope. It's coming back round now off the slope. That's not a bad effort actually. For a little, I tried to hit it low and bump it up there as you saw. That's not a bad effort actually. The perception, because it's so big, the greens and everything, and the false fronts, it might not be as good as I think, but it looks okay. It's a birdie putt either way. So yeah, you're probably aware that I'm trying to look for scramble partners as well. Anyway, anybody who's sort of an 8 to 20 handicapper, I'm looking for people to try and help me out. I'm trying to get a new scramble series going, because there's only so much I can do on my own. And if anyone fancies it, just leave us a message. I'm on I'm on TikTok and all that. Facebook messages, so if you fancy it, giving it a go, just leave us a message. Right to left, I think. Oh, my feet's suggesting the other way. It did. You see, it's come round off this slope, didn't it? And it's come just behind the hole. So actually, that's not too bad. Where's that way? So it must be right edge. It must be, even though the high point's there. Yeah, it must be right edge, because it's pushing down that way a little bit. Okay, it's downhill about 9 foot, 10 foot probably for birdie, just on the right edge. Just make sure you get the speed right here, son, because they are quickish greens. Turn, straight as an arrow. Absolutely dead straight. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. No, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Part to start off with, it's all right. Just straight as an arrow, the putt. Absolutely straight as an arrow. Par on the first one. I would have loved to have birdied the first one. It would have got us in good stead for the Shoot 80 challenge. But never mind. We've only got 8 shots, remember. And it's a tough par 72, this. See you down for the next. Yeah, it's doing it again with this Zoom thing, so hopefully it'll just settle down. Like I say, my camera, I always have problems with this camera. It's see, it's moving about now. I don't like that. Hold on, give us 2 secs. Yeah, you see, the problem I've got is that when you put it on a tripod or you clip it onto something, it zooms in and out as if you want to take a photo. I know what the problem is. I've looked everywhere to try and fix the problem, but it's just an auto-correct thing, so it zooms in and out to give you the best picture possible, but it doesn't know the difference between when you're close in and close as out. So it's just, sometimes it just flickers and it's terrible. Right, it's okay now. All right, we're on to the par 5, 557 yards off the backs here. Good par to start off with. Now these par 5s, I've got to, my objective at the very least is to par all of these holes. I've got to par all of these holes, and often I don't. And you know, it's that one up the hill's bloody hard. This one's hard. That one's maybe slightly easier, but it's unique. It's unique here that you've got you've got 3 par 5s in a row. You've got 3 par 5s in a row. It's very unique, Bishop. Like I say, it should. I love the layout of the course. It's a beautiful course. It's one of my favourite courses, but for whatever reason, I haven't done well here, and I just don't understand why. Because the layout and how it suits my eye and the landmarks and everything, this is like, if I wanted to have a good score at a course, I would say, oh, I fancy my chances here, but I never seem to do well. So hopefully today is different. Like I say, I've parred the first, and anyway, this second hole, you don't want to be right. You don't want to be right. That's just cack, rubbish trees. Keep away from the right-hand side. You've got a bit of space on the left, probably just inside of the line of that bunker, the right line there. Probably just left fairway. That's the perfect line here. If I do a little draw, it'll just run down, and it should be good. This, and that's it really. You just want to get a good drive away here. It's a 3-shot. There's no way you're going to reach this in 2. Unless you're Bryson. So just need a good strike and get it down there. I've hit it well. It started initially the right edge, it's hit a tree. It's hit the trees down there, unless it's a bloke on another tee box. It'll be fine, it'll be playable. It's not gonna be anything dangerous. It's actually, I've heard it just flick a tree. It's quite a narrow fairway actually. It looks quite open down there, but it's not. I mean, the fairway ends at the right edge of that bunker, and then of course you don't want to be right in the crap over there. So it'll be fine, it'll be playable. See you down there. Oh dear. It's obviously hit this tree, hasn't it? And it's just bounced down. Right. 347. Right, we're gonna get me hybrid, I think. I did see a ball somewhere, yeah. Right, let's through. He's over second shot. Oh, there it is. Oh. I've seen it, it's over there. I think it's gone into the rough. Yeah, that wasn't very good at all. This is what I mean, I tend to mess it up. I mean, there was a 3-ball there. I mean, behind me, there's nobody. I've got plenty of time. This is what normally tends to happen. I just duff it up. Now, down there, I forgot, is there a stream down there, or is that just... Oh, I think it is. I think it is a stream just down there. How far is that? 180. I'm miles away, by the way. I've still got about 207 yards. I've just duffed this hole up. I think I've got to just punch it down. Punch it down from here. I mean, I've been very lucky, by the way, with that lie. I've been very bloody lucky. A few yards further on, it clears up a little bit, but I've been very lucky with the lie. I'm just thinking I can't really go for the green. I can't really go for the green. There's no real... I'm just not seeing a shot. I'm really just not seeing a shot. I could try and blitz my hybrid, go straight through the trees, but I'm just not seeing a shot. I'm looking at the low shot, and then I'm seeing that marshland. I think that's a little stream and stuff down there, like a little marshland area. I can't put my ball in there. I can't take the risk of that. Oh, damn it. It's that tree, isn't it? Cut that tree down, somebody. No, I can't go for it. I can't go for it. I'm just going to have to punch it through, get it down to the bottom there, and have an aggressive wedge on. Try and get me par that way. Birdie's out the equation now, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to have to do it. It'll run down, it'll keep running for me. It's like a roller coaster, that fairway down there. Hopefully 209, hopefully get down there. I've got about a 70-yard wedge shot. Try and get me par that way. See you down there. Yeah, I've been a big plonker there. I've wasted a shot. 85 yards to the middle, it says here. Well, roughly 85. 92. Oh, that one again, just to make sure. Yeah, 93. Okay, 93 yards. So the back says on my watch 98. It's a middle flag position, but actually it's probably middle back. 92. I hate wasting shots. I absolutely hate it. Right, wind going to the right hand side, so I can go straight at the pin. 50 degree. With the elevation, very slight elevation change, but it's probably not much. It's probably playing 95, so it's probably going to be 95% 50 degree with the wind going over to the right hand side. I'm just gonna have to go straight at this. I can't. Yeah, it's going that way. I can't really do anything else. I can't take the risk of going slightly left because it'll hit the hump, and as you can see, it's nasty down there. I'm just gonna have to go straight at it and hope the wind doesn't affect it too much. That's all I've got. Right. Which I've done. It's just be distance control. Oh, it's a bit short. It's moving with the slope now. That's all right. It's all right. It's gave me a chance. It's gave me a chance, hasn't it? It's not too bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, put it that way. The wind might have took it just a little bit. But anyway, I've got my par chance. I have duffed up there. I've got into the rough. I've managed to somehow get myself in a position for par. See you down there. Yeah, this is my case in point. This is my case in point. 3 par 5s in a row, and they're all parable. A man of my caliber, I feel as if I should just be going par on them, but for whatever reason, I always bogey 1 or 2 of them, and it's frustrating because par 5s, when you're sort of my sort of level, sort of high single figures, you've got to be par on the par 5s. That's your aim. You've got to be par on the par 5s. You can't, you know, you've got 3 shots to get on the green. You've got to be looking basically to par every one of them, and you're hoping you get with the short par 4s as well, that you par or better with all of them as well. But here at Bishop, the first three par 5s, for whatever reason, I cannot seem to get all these pars together. Now this is right to left, it looks uphill. I saw it go with the slope. I'm looking for my pitch mark. I haven't seen one, which is a good sign. It shows the greens are hard and firm. This is going right to left. There's no bunkers around, but it doesn't need it. It's a hard enough hole as it is. I could imagine them putting a bunker down here, but it's hard enough hole as it is. Okay. So by my reckoning, this is going a few balls outside on the right. It doesn't look it from probably your angle, but this has got to turn quite a bit uphill. I'm going to make sure I give it enough. However, son, let's get a par here. See what I mean? Towards the end of the turn. Never mind bogey. Never mind bogey. It's a 6-1 over, 1 shot down, 7 to play. I don't know what it is with Bishop, with these par 5s. I always seem to duff up at least one of the holes. On to number 3. Yeah, like, don't get us wrong, that's a long par 5 by anyone's standards. You know, it doesn't matter if you're professional or not. 556 off the white tees. That's a long par 5, you know, that's a genuinely long par 5, but I don't know. I went offline twice with my drive. It hit the tree, and I went offline with my hybrid into the rough. Bogeys may be okay, but these par 5s, I want to be going 5-5-5 at least. Right, next one, it's this one's uphill. Probably playing the same as that one because it's uphill. This is 522 on the watch. probably playing longer because it's a double dog leg. Your first aim is to get on the left hand side of the fairway here, cut across that side, and then you go back that way. First few holes are hard. I don't care what you say. The next par 5 is a little bit more manageable, but this is right interfacing to the right hand side, the wind, so going to be a bit of lower tee. We're going to hit it lower. It's going to draw around a little bit, so left hand side, just where the left edge of the trees are. Hopefully it'll come round for us. That's mission objective 1 done. Second one will obviously be to get up there in 2 and across to the dog leg in 3. That's a bloody good hit. Bloody good hit. Yeah, that should be just on the right hand side. The fairway goes left to right. It'll kick it onto the right hand side of the fairway, but that's all right. Absolutely no wrong with that one. We should be okay. We should be rocking and rolling down there. Right, see you for number 2. Yeah, 522 like I said on the watch. I've hardly hit it anywhere. By the time I get to be ball, I'm still going to be, what, 285 or something to the pin. I'm just going to, all right, there's the flag there, I can see it now. I'm not putting my zapper on to see if I can reach it in 2. There's the flag there. I'm just looking for landmarks of that tree up there. That's 262, so I'm all right. I'm all right going this line. I don't want to be going too far right. I'll be blocked off by those trees. But yeah, 285. So my drive's got about what, 235, 240 up the hill. This is what I mean. It's normally that'll be a 260 drive. It's one of my good hits that gets me to 260. It's not one of my bombs that I can hit 280, but because it's uphill, you know what I'm saying, it's playing a hell of a lot longer. It's playing probably even longer than that last hole that I've just played, and that was 547. Right, yeah, I don't want to be too far right that I'm ending up over where those trees are. I want to be that sort of line. I want a good solid hit. I just want to punch it through, get it up there, hopefully get it as far as I can to get it within an I-9 distance or so to get me on the green in 3. Right, Howard, nice punchy shot, just where that dark big tree is. That should be okay. Oh, and I've gone over right. That's all right. Oh, it's a bad kick. It might just have crept into the rough. There's the space over there. I think I'll be okay. I don't think it's out dangerous. I think I might just have gone into the right side rough. Just tugged it a little bit with the slope going left to right. I didn't really counteract it as well as I should have. I've just made the hole longer. I've probably added 20-30 yards onto the shot. See you down there for me 3rd. Right, yeah, like I say, no major difficulties. All I've done is I've made it slightly longer for myself. Where's the pin? I'm looking for where the flag is and I'm not. Oh, there it is. Just to the left of that tree on the right hand side, 152. That's not 152, it can it be? 122. I was got to say, can it be 152? I think I'm zapping the tree there. 122. Like I say, if I was a little bit straighter on that, I probably would have knocked off another 10-15 yards, but I haven't, and this is what I've dealt with. Wind interface going a little bit to the left. Yeah. The elevation change, John, you're looking. I'm going to go 8. Easy 8. 9 mightn't even be enough for this shot. Right, I'm going for that little bush there. You're going straight over the bunker and for that little bush. It's going to be difficult to hold this green with an 8 iron, but I haven't really got an option here. I have to go straight over the bunker and go for it that way. If the wind takes it a bit left and drifts it away from the bunker, it might still hold the green, but 95%, we're looking at probably a pelt swing. Yeah, just straight at it, and if the wind takes it, it takes it. Nothing else I can do about it. Oh, I've gone 2 left. It'll be up there. It'll be up there. It's all right. It'll probably be a chip. Probably a chip on. This is what I mean. I always seem to mess up these par fives. I think they're trickier than they are actually, these first two holes. See you down there for me next one. Yeah, it didn't go massively left when I said, oh, it's gone left, but it just wasn't near the flagstick. It's not too bad. It's not an emergency. I knew it would be down here somewhere, but I've missed my target line. You can see the angle. I've gone for left side of the green rather than there, not deliberately, just through a lack of talent, but 16. Yeah, I don't get it right all the time, you know. I do make the odd mistake. Right, 16 yards. Oh, man, I mean, if I got it straight, it might have been all right, that, you know, if I got it straight. 16 yards, little hinge and hold chip, trying to, I'm not going to flop it, it's too dangerous. I'm just going to try and bounce it up on there and let it roll down the slope. The slope's looking right to left, so we're going to go a bit right hand side and let it guide down. It's going to be hard to stop this, actually. It's going to be harder than you think. Yeah, it's one of them. You've just got to open the stance, open the grip a little bit. That's it. That's really what I was looking to do. And the slope is done bugger all. It's a good little chip that. The slope just didn't do bugger all for us. I can't call the shot. I did a lovely little chip there. It just hasn't. The slope's just done out. You've seen yourself. Self-explanatory. See you down there for me par putt. Right, I've got a my par putt coming up. Now, judging by my chip shot, that slope didn't do much. It didn't do much, so I'm not expecting it to be a massive turner with the putt here. I am expecting it to do something. I can see the wear there on the right hand side, suggesting left to right. I can feel it with my feet left to right. Whether or not it's going to be a massive turner, I don't know, because I looked at there and I thought it's going to come round nice, and it's done nothing. So I'm just going to go maybe a ball outside on the left and just hope it goes in. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful par, son. Well done. That was a hard fought par from me. That was a hard grafting par from me. Played it half decent, but that was a grafting par from me. It's not easy here, Bishop. They're not easy, these par fives. The next one might be a little bit easier down the hill, but that wasn't easy. See you for the next. Right, next one, par five. It's with this one you've got half a chance because it's sort of going down the slope. 512 from here. You've got half a chance. These lads are walking down the fairway, so I don't know if they're wanting to come over here or what. But yeah, it's 512 yards. You can see what's ahead. Dog leg round to the right. Just need to put a good strike, get it down there. That's all right. Yeah, should be all right. See down for me. My second shot. Yeah, you heard me say there was people on the green on the 9th hole, so I said I'll shut up. But yeah, that's all right. There's a bit more space over to the right hand side than you think. A little bit more space. We've got 250 now. Again, it's a horrible situation, this, because I'd love to just try and whack it, but there's another little stream down there that's dividing the green and the fairway. So I'm just looking at landmarks. I'm not looking to go for this. I mean, to carry, we're looking at when the zapper, we're looking at least 235 carry. And I can't do that. I can't do that. Bryson probably could, and the lie's not great. How far is that little tree down there? Where's that bridge? The bridge is about 200 yards, so I've got enough space to work with. Anything before 200 yards, wind again going across to the right hand side, it's probably from here 6-iron, I think. Just a little punchy 6-iron down, little draw from just that tree line, and let it just curl round with the wind, and just get myself a wedge on. I don't even know where the pin's at. Is that the pin there on the left hand side? Looks like it, doesn't it? Right, so that's it then. That's all I'm going to do. Just a punchy 6-iron down there, just give us a wedge on. That's all I needed to do, a little curl round there. You know what? That's not running as much as oh no, it is. It's starting to go down there now. I think I've actually missed the fairway. I think I've actually ended up back in the rough. I've put too much of a draw on it. It doesn't matter, it'll be fine. Either way, I'll have a third. See you down there. Yeah, here I am. So yeah, I'm not very good at them shots, those little tappy, punchy, drawy things, because it's not an aggressive option. It's not something I like to practice. It's not something I want in my golf game, to be honest. It's just to get me in a situation where I can be aggressive. But I see with them, I feel as if I can't show intent, I can't be aggressive, I can't, and I just don't like it. 112 left. I really just wanted a wedge down into the green, but I think I've got a pitching wedge here, judging by if the wind's going. Probably playing one with the elevation change, probably 5 yards less. We're probably looking at about 107. The wind's going over the right, probably about 105. It's not a 50 degree, I can't go 50 degree. I'm going to have to just, and again, I don't like doing these punchy wedge shots, these punchy pitching wedge shots. But that's what I've got left. The back of the fence, the little in between the two markers there, the back of the fence, draw around with the wind, get me distance control right, should be good. That's the theory. Let's see what the practice is. Might be totally different. The wind hasn't. Oh Jesus, I'm short. I think it's rolled into the gutter. Rolled into the gutter. See you down there. Yeah, it has. It's rolled into the gutter, and it was just, well, you can see where the flag is, it was to the front. I just hit the front, just short of the front of the green, and it's gone into the gutter. Luckily it's dry, so I can play it and everything. I'm very disappointed in that, you know. I don't feel as if I deserved that. I was only a few yards short of what would have been a safe, decent shot. And this is what I mean at Bishop, you know, this is my point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 18 yards. I can play it. That's the one good thing. I can play it, but you saw where it bounced, just about a yard short there, where that dirt patch is on the green, just before the green. I didn't deserve that. I was just a few yards off for it being good. Never mind. I've got to focus on this one now. Focus on my third, 18 yards, playing about 25, chip it up there. And that's good. You know what? I can't see that. I can't see that ball from there, but that might be all right, that, you know. Yeah, it is good. Chance at par still. See you down there. Yeah, it says no trolleys beyond this point, so sorry, we're blocked off here. It's a bit further back than I thought, actually. I thought it was right next to the hole, but with it being a false front, it's caught me out a little bit there. Right, we've got this for par. Then, like I say, I always bogey 2 of the par 5s, and I don't know why, but with this one, I've just got to put it in a clutch post. Just hold me nerve. It's not as long as I think. Probably about 7 foot. About 7 foot. It's all about getting the slope right. Which way's the way going? It feels as if it's going that way, but tiny bit of wear there. Yeah. Come on, son. No. Damn it. I went right edge. It just turned more than right edge. Okay, maybe it's just outside on the right edge. Yeah, just outside on the right edge. It wasn't right edge, it was just outside. Tricky little putt, that. Tricky little 7 footer, that. Never mind. God, I don't know what you think about the 3rd shot, but I don't think I deserved that. I don't think I deserved to be in the gutter there. I think that was a little bit harsh, to be honest. The green could have helped me out a little bit there, but never mind. Bogey, on to the next one. Right, as I say, we're blocked off here. I'm just going to have a look at the card for the distance and take a few clubs down with us. That was a 6, 212. Right, wind's going to be in my face, so I'll take a 5. Well, I'll take all my top clubs. Wood, hybrid, and 5-iron. Oh yeah, me zapper as well. Yeah, I'm a little bit deflated by that. I thought the course might have, the green there, the front of the green might have helped me out a little bit there, but it's like Augusta, isn't it? If you don't hold the slope, it's just going to go. I wouldn't care. I was only a couple of yards off. Right, get it out your mind, son. Focus on this one now. 213. Slightly across the left hand side. You know what? I don't think I need me 4.5 wood for this. I think it's me hybrid because the ground's pretty hard and it'll bounce up there. Sorry about the camera angle. Sorry about it. I can't get it anywhere else. It says no trolleys there, so we're blocked off. It's a little par 3. There's no, well, not little, it's a very long par 3. There's no significant bunkers on the left hand side, no significant bunkers on the right hand side. The green goes left to right. It's a narrow green. It goes like that. It's a white pin position. It's on the left hand side. There's a little tree on the left that you obviously can't see. That's the line I'm going for, and hopefully it'll bring round. I'm going for a little front leg push and just hopefully low his shot and let it just scuttle down there and let gravity do the work. Because obviously the wind's a little bit in my face and we'll just take it from there, really. Hopefully it'll get up to the green. It's a good hit. It's got a bit more height than I wanted, to be fair, but it's rolling down there. It's kicking up now, I've seen it. Oh, it's kicked left to right. It might just be short of the green. It might well just be short of the green, that. I might be lucky and it's run up to the front of the green, but I think I'm just going to be short of the green. Anyone see the tee? No, never mind. It might just be, it might be right edge of the front of the green, or it's just before it. It's hard to tell because like there's a lot of false fronts here. But I saw it go up. It got a little bit. You see, it ballooned up in the air. I didn't want it to balloon up in the air because it's gonna. Well, I'll show it round to what I was seeing. That's what I'm seeing. It ballooned up into the air, and I think it took a little bit distance off. Otherwise, it probably would have been at the front of the green. But if you're into wind, that's what's going to happen. Right. See you down for a second. Wow, the pin is right to the very back of the green, isn't it? I didn't expect it to be that far back. Now, I'm debating whether to put or chip this. At the minute, I mean, it's 30 yard putt. But I don't see why not. I don't see what's stopping me from putting this. Obviously, like I said, but I've said this before, haven't I? Professionals would chip this. They would chip this, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional, and the most aggressive option to me might well be putting this. Yeah, oh yeah, I think I'm going to have to put this. I mean, this is a long way, and everything's going down this way. With a chip, there's a good chance I could chip it and I get it wrong and it checks up. If it checks up, it's just going to spin and it's going to go right down this bank. Sorry, a lot of you higher handicappers will be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? It's like I say, for me, even for a high single figure handicapper, I operate at quite a high level of thinking because, like I say, Phil's my idol. So I've learnt off Phil, and I'm just putting all the percentages in my favour to get the ball as close as I can to that hole. That's all I'm doing. I think I'm going to have to be starting at that sort of line, and it's just going to go all the way down the slope. But see, this is where your reference ranges for putting just go totally out the window. I do not know what a 30 yard putt really feels like because you don't really practice it, do you? It's not the sort of thing that you go around practicing. All right. I just feel this is more sensible, and I don't see what benefit I would be from chipping. It's going to come down off that slope. That's what I was expecting it to do. That's what I mean. I mean, that's all right. I mean, I don't think I could have done much better with a chip, really. I don't think I could have done much better with a chip. It's probably, it's hard to tell. It's probably about, what, 6 foot away. I don't think I could have done much better, really, with a chip apart from hole it. So, you know what I mean? I think that was a sensible play. See you down there. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'm very happy with that. It's just now having to get this par put in. I know it's a little tricky one, left to right. It's probably about, what, a 5 footer? Yeah, about 5.5 foot. Left to right. We'll turn her on the left. Away, son. Left edge. Ah, it was more than left edge again. Oh, damn it. It was more than left edge. Bogey. Damn it. It was more than left edge. There's nobody about. They're not on the tee, but nobody on the tee box, so I'll take it again. It was about here, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a vicious one that. I gave that a little bit more. It's a vicious one that you don't want to be hitting that one straight. Damn it. Another bogey. See you on the next hole. You know, this is reminding me like Crook. There's little errors developing. I've done nothing major. I've done absolutely, I mean, that one where, I might take my top off, that one where it hit the bank and ran down into that gutter, I mean, that was just, that's horrendous. That's the sort of thing you expect professionals to deal with, not us, but it's happened to us, and I've just got to accept it and move on. And I've missed a couple of putts. If that went at me with a couple of putts, I mean, would probably be one over, but I'm not. I'm currently 3 over, I think, and we're not in the best of situations here. It's like crook, too many little errors here and there. Too many little errors. I've got to avoid these errors. Nothing major, there's been no major, like I say, it's like a driving test, there's nothing major there, but I've got 3 minors, and I'm going to have to stop these minors. You've got to be perfect at my level to shoot 80, you've got to be perfect, and there's been too many errors. Obviously, I'm playing relentless style golf, I'm going after everything, but okay, this one is, there's not as much space to the left as you think here. You think there's a lot of space to the left, there's not, but the wind's going over to the right, so it's helping us. The stake, if anything, you want to be on line with the stake or a little bit right, to be honest. It's 300 and the board says 374, 350 on the watch, but obviously it's a dog leg round. So yeah, that's it really. That tree over the trees is perfect. A little bit, tee it higher, try and get it over those trees would be perfect. It's turned a little bit on me. Should be alright. It mightn't be perfect. I think I'm over them trees anyway. I think I'm over the trees. I think I turned on it a little bit, so it might be over to the right hand side, but as I say, you're better off being right than going left and losing it in the trees on the left. Right, see you down there. Yeah, I've turned quite a bit on that, and I'm here. Again, I'm not even in a position to have a shot at the green. Not even in a position to have a shot at the green. Well, I might be able to actually. You know what? Let's have a look. It says 125 there. If I zap this, how far I might be able to get over if it's only 127. I might be able to do this actually. It was a nasty pull that. I thought it was all right. I said, oh, I've gone over the trees, I can see that, but no, it was a nasty pull that. 9-9 straight over the top. That's all I can do. And if I hear a thud, I know it's on the green. I've got to go to the front of the stance to get the height, and I think it's just over that little gap there. Is it over? Oh, I don't know. I'll see you down there, folks, but it's pot luck, that one. That ain't bad from there. That's not bad at all, actually, over the top. I'm presuming it must have hit this bank and rolled down, because I thought, it might be a little bit left, that gap, but hey, that'll do me. 2 there. Yeah, it took us a while to find that, but when I hit it and it went straight, it went over the trees, I thought, well, it's gone over the tree. I know it's gone over the tree, or it's gone right of the tree, because I haven't heard them trees. It hasn't whacked the trees or anything. I had a look about in the tree line. It wasn't there. It was a bit further on. I was a bit blocked off, but I had a little bit of an escape route, and bloody hell, I'll never be lucky again like that. Right, left to right up the hill. Gonna make this count, son. A couple of, maybe a few balls on the left. It looks a big turner, this one again. Go on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was the pace. in some respects, you know, the hole, in some respects, the hole actually knocked off a hell of a lot of pace on that ball, you know. I've got to be thankful for that. That could have been 6, 7, 8 foot past. A par will do there, but from where I was, no danger will it do. Right. See you down on the next. How I've parred that, I don't know, but on to the next one, the little par 3. This is like the signature hole at Bishop Auckland. It's that's what I was using, Kirkland 1. I've got 152. Is that right? 152? It can't be, because the watch is saying 135 to the middle. Hold on a minute. It's saying 152. 156, so that must be right. 7. Right. 7-9, right at it. The elevation change, that should be all right. Yep. That's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. See you down for me second. Yeah, my GPS was way off there. It was way off. It said 136 to the middle, 145 to the back, and yet my zapper said 152. Thank God I trusted the zapper, what it said. Otherwise, I would have been probably in the bunker. Yeah, it was a good shot from me. But thank God I trusted that zapper. Jesus, if I didn't trust the zapper, I would have been in bother. The GPS was well off there. Here's my pitch mark. And now I've got this putt for birdie. It's a long one. It looks right to left. We're suggesting right to left. That lad's up on the tee box. So, like I say, I go at a pace of a 2 ball because I've got to do all the filming and everything. So, one ball's tend to catch up with me pretty quick. Here we go then. Come round. I've asked too much of it. I asked too much of it. Tricky one. I saw it come round, left edge. Go through your routine, John. Don't worry about him. Yeah, well done, well done. That's what you've got to do every time, son, your routine. Do not fall out of that trap that he's a 1 ball waiting for you on a tee box. If he catches up any further, I'll just let him play through, but this is what I'm saying, do not move from your routine. If I moved from your routine there like crook, I might have missed that. That's good, that's bloody good. Right, on to the next one, the other par 3. Yeah, perfect example. Do not move out of your routine. If they're putting pressure on you, just let them play through. Obviously in a competition you can't, but when it's a general round and stuff, if they're putting pressure on you, just let them play through. But for God's sake, don't do what I did at Crook when that 1 ball was up my backside, playing pretty quick. And he was setting the record of mine. I think he played a hole. That's 16th in a minute and a half. 174. do not move from your routine, because that's when errors happen. That's when little errors happen, and you know, you can't afford them, because if you do them there, you'll do it in competitions. You can't afford to do that. Right, 174, I'm going 5 iron, I think. I don't think the wind's doing much else, and it's an elevation change. Yeah, I'm going 5. I'm going 5. Target line's probably going to be where that oak tree is. The wind's blowing maybe slightly that way, and I'm gonna, if it gets a little cut, it'll be perfect. Don't want to be long on this green. If you go long on this green, you're buggered. And what he doesn't realise is there's a competition ahead with 3 and 4 balls, so there's no point rushing. Right. That's okay, it's a little bit, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. If I've got my distance right, that's left side of the green. I'm not sure whereabouts on the green it'll be. It might even be a little bit short. Like I said, I didn't want to go long on this hole, but if I'm on the green and I'm putting, I'm satisfied. That's a good shot. See you down there from a second. That's hopefully on the green. That's a great shot. That's an absolute fantastic iron shot from me. I thought it was going to be left-hand side. It's kicked off the slope, hasn't it? And it's rolled round. That's a fantastic iron shot. I knew it was struck perfect. I went, yeah, I like that. It's left-hand side, just where I want to be. I wasn't aware the slope sloped so much. But that's a great iron shot. And now I've got a birdie attempt. I'm going right to left here. Probably you might not be able to see it, but that dark patch there. Come on, I need a birdie here. If I get a birdie, I think that knocks me back to 2 over, and I'm rocking and rolling going to the 9th. Come on. You're playing well here. You haven't made that many errors, son. You've not made any major errors. Come on. Couple of balls outside, right side. Come on. Turn towards the end. Damn it. It's all right, par. Pars are all right. Pars are okay, but damn it. I would have loved a birdie there. Right, next hole, number 9. Yeah, could have done with a birdie there. I could have done with a birdie there. I think I'm still 3 over. I'm doing all right. But a birdie would have been good there. Right, on the plaque, 493. We're a little bit further up, probably 490. Only a few yards further up, to be fair. 490 up the bank. Hard hole, another par 5. This is the last of the par 5s. Up the bank, dogleg round. You just really want to be middle of the fairway with a little draw round. You need a little draw with a good solid strike with a little draw around here from where that Christmas tree is all the way around. You're fine, you're okay, you're good. That's all you're looking to do here. You're not looking to do anything fancy. You've just, first objective is just get it down the bloody fairway, because you'll not be reaching this one unless you're Bryson again in 2 shots. You've just got to accept it's uphill. It's playing 550 uphill. It's a 3-shotter. Just get it down the centre of the fairway. Like that. That's fine. Nice little draw round, perfect. Smash my tee. I'll use it for the par 3 later on. But that's just about brilliant. That's just about good. Right. See you for me second. Here I am, right down the middle of Broadway again. Well, where else was it gonna be? No, don't take everything serious with me. You know, when I play, I'm very, I'm like Gary Player and Phil. I just big myself up, you know, and I big other people up. So it's just the way I am, very, very sarcastic. Now that's the line up there, that tree. So 263. So I've got plenty of space up there. That's fine. Left-hand side of the fairway I'm looking at. There's no way, like I say, there's no way I'm getting this up to the green. I've managed to get it to 263. So I've hit me drive up the hill about 230, but It's right up the hill, man. That's a bloody good strike to get it right up the bloody hill. Rise hybrid, and I'm just going to be as hard as I can, whack it as hard as I can down that left side. The slope will bring it round and have an aggressive wedge shot on for 3, get a birdie shot at it. That's the plan. It might not work out like that, but that's the plan. It's probably the most direct way I can be aggressive for my 3rd shot, up where that tree is. I need to counteract the slope a little bit, open the face just a tiny bit to counteract it. And we'll just see from there. Little punchy shot. That's it, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it fine. It's a little bit right of that tree, but there's plenty of space over there. There's no need to worry. I'll probably be right side fairway. My only problem over there on the right side fairway is I might have to get over that bunker on the right hand side, but there should be enough space with a wedge to allow me to do that. I should be fine. See you down for me 3rd. Yeah, it's roughly where I thought it was going to be. See, this is what I mean. I wanted to be over on that left hand side. I knew, you see, I've played this course plenty of times to know that there's this big bunker here on the right hand side, and this is my second option. Option A would have been over there. I could attack the pin at that angle because there's plenty of space over there. I knew. I said there's going to be this bunker here, and it's not really ideal, but I've 67 yards. I was thinking when I was walking up there, this isn't ideal, but at least I can be aggressive and I've got a shot at it. I would much have rather been over there, the left side of the fairway, but I ain't Phil. I can't just pick and choose where I'm going to put the ball. I'm going to have to be a bit more picky. So 67, wind's a bit in my face. It's obviously uphill, so straight away with the elevation, I'm thinking 75 with the elevation and a bit wind in my face. You see, it's that lip. I mean, how much, you see, this is where you've got your caddy. Your caddy would tell you how much space you've got between that bunker and the flag. Well, I ain't got that. I'm presuming there's about 6 or 7 yards I've got over that lip. I don't want to hit that lip because it'll accelerate there. I don't want to be short because it'll hit that lip and it'll just fall into the bunker. If anything, if I'm long, I'm going to be all right. So if I aim for the pole, because the slope's going left to right and it goes a little bit long, I shouldn't be too concerned. The concern is being short here. But I'm just gonna go 54. I'm thinking 50, but no, I'm just gonna go for this, play it about 80 yards and just hope for the best. That white pole. Oh no, I've spiced it. It got tangled in the rough. I know exactly what I've done there. He's not waiting on the... It got tangled up in the fair. You see, this is another thing about this rough at Bishop. That's what I was looking to do. Ah, it's kicked off to the left. That's another thing I forgot to mention at the start of the video. This rough is not ordinary rough, it's spongy rough. So what happens is you can go underneath the ball and it'll turn the club face. And I've done it a few times here where I've done that. I've done that with the club face. I've drew it round too much. It's spongy rough. It's not normal rough here. Damn it, I've just wasted a shot there. Yeah, there was a lad on the, hold on, second, third. That would be the first, second, third. On the fourth there, he was teeing off on the fourth, so I didn't fill in my wedge shot, but there it is. But yeah, this has happened several times to me at Bishop. Every time I play here, I always splice one, or I hit one where it goes in the rough and it goes, because it's spongy stuff, and if it gets hold of the club and drags it like either way, and you can get underneath it and it just pops straight up in the air. It's very strange rough. It's not like heavy rough, it's not heavy grass, but it's spongy, horrible grass that you can get underneath it, or it's enough to turn the hosel on you. I'm saying I've wasted a shot there. There's nothing much I could have done with that. That was just me not being a professional and knowing how to deal with spongy rough like that. You don't often get it here, but I think that's what that Bermuda's like. It's like the rough, you think, oh, it just looks like puffy grass. It's not nice, trust me, it's not nice. You can get underneath it. And sometimes, you know, when you see the professionals play the shots like that, and it goes up and it just bobbles on them. That's why, because they've got underneath the ball of the Bermuda grass, and it's just that rough similar. That's very similar to that, and that's why I've ended up splicing it. It can make you look like a mug. Right, we've got this for par. It looks left to right. I can't believe I've done that. I can't, it's the grass, but I can't believe I've done that. Right, left to right up the hill. I just need a good solid putt. Fingers crossed that it does break left to right. It doesn't look as if it'll break as much as you think, but just a good solid putt. Go on, keep going. The greens have been quick, and the one time I wanted it to be quick, it's so honest. Never mind, bogey. Bogey, it's all right. Damn it. I didn't want to lose a shot there. I think that's 4 over. That's half my allotted shots, so I'm going to have to, it's just going to have to be, I start afresh the back 9. The back 9, I've got another 4 shots. It's 50-50 which way this way is going to go. The back 9, there's no par 5, so it's going to be harder. The backs is going to, well, there is a par 5, the 11th. But after that, it's all par 4s. This is going to be a pretty difficult back 9 for me, this. Yeah, I'm going to have to play some good golf on the backs here. I have to play some bloody good golf on the backs. The pin's on the left-hand side. Tough pin position, 178. 178, okay. Right, what's the wind doing? It's a little bit into face, 178, so with that elevation drop, it's probably I'm telling you now, it's probably 165 with the wind. Easy 5. It's got to be an easy 5. I mean, that wind, it doesn't feel as strong as you think, but we're sheltered here. We're where all the trees and everything are. If we get down there, the wind will pick up again, and you'll soon realise, I'll soon bloody realise, it's not as an easy, gentle breeze as you think. So it's going to be 95%, a little punchy shot. Let gravity do the work. I can't hit it long enough to get it all the way and just carry it. I can't do that. But I will be going middle green, hopefully with the wind there. It'll help me fade a little bit, little cut, bring it across, and hopefully I can get me birdie putt that way. Right, come on. Yeah, now the wind should be bringing that round. Oh, it's all on the kick, this. It's all on the kick. Oh, it's 50-50. 50-50, there's a bunker there on the right hand side. If it skipped over the bunker, I've done well. If not, it's in that bunker. That's all down to the kick, folks. It's all down to the kick, that. It's all down to the bounce, if I've been lucky or not. See you down there. Nah, I didn't get lucky. I didn't get lucky. It's in the bunker. It's just bounced off on the right edge and it's come in. This is what I mean. If it went just slightly further left, I mean, that was a tough pin position. It was really asking me to cut it in and go at the angle, attack the pin from right to left. It was, I just haven't cut it enough. It was asking that question if I could do it or not, and didn't quite fade it as much, didn't quite cut it as much as I would have liked. Otherwise, you can see where it would have happened. It would have gone. And it would have been perfect off the slope. But never mind, we are where we're at. I just have to deal with it. 18 yards. Nearly got it right, son. You nearly got it right. Don't be too disheartened by that. You nearly got it right. Okay, over the lip. I need the height quick. blast it out about 18 yards, and then hopefully you'll just spring onto the green, the hole. It's steeper to blast it out. It's alright. I've overdone it a little bit, but it's held to the back of the green. It's fine. It's okay. It's a par chance. It's a par chance. If I get if I have a par chance at it from being in a bunker, I should consider myself okay. I should consider it okay. Right, par putt coming up. This is probably going to be your best angle because up there I'll be up on the bump and I'll have to point it down. But right, so this is for par. This is for par. Like I say, yeah, a bit sand on the ball. I'm just going to give that a mark if you don't mind. Okay. Yeah. Looks right to left from there, but I think here this is going left to right. It's going to go left to right, and then it's a double breaker. This. Okay, just outside on the right edge. Make sure you give it the pace and the run. Turn. Nah, never turned. I thought going down here it would have turned. It never did a thing. Never mind, bogey. It never did a thing. It really never did a thing, that bogey. I'm down to 3 shots through 10. I need to par this one at the very least. The very least. Birdie would be nice. See you down there. Well, the good news is I'm still in the race, folks. I'm still in the race. Nobody by now. I'm near out of it at Bishop, but I'm still in there. I've got 3 shots. Hole number 11's a par 5 now. This one I've got to try and birdie this one. This is doable. It's 490 yards straight to the flag from here. I don't know if it plays any further. 500 on the plaque. It's straight downhill. It shouldn't be, for a man of my calibre, that difficult. But I've made some errors on this hole as well. I've had bogeys and double bogeys on this hole as well, believe it or not. I might have even had a snowman. So it's good how I remember all the bad holes, isn't it? I don't remember anything good I've done on this hole, but I remember that snowman. Right. Left edge of that bunk is going to be the line. If I cut it a little bit, it should be fine. I'm going to go for a good solid strike. Which way's the wind going? I'm tempted to bomb this. It's not giving us much indication, this. Cross on the right hand side. Nah, I'm not going to bomb it because I've got enough. I've got the slope that's going to help me. I don't think I'm going to need it today. I think I'll get within the realms of getting on there. But yeah, I've got to be on the fairway. If I want to do it, I've got to be on the fairway. Okay. It's a good hit. Right edge of the bunker sort of line. If I've cut it round a little bit, what I might have done, that might be all right, or it might be in the bunker. It's either one. It's either one. It's either in the bunker or I'm down somewhere on that fairway. Simple as that. See you down there. That's crackers. That's crackers. I thought, it's a horrible position to be in. I said it's right side of that bunker, didn't I? I think I've drawn it. I've ended up here. I looked everywhere. I says, well, where's my ball? It must be on the fairway. I've had a bloody good shot. No. It's took us about, I've probably overdone me a lot of time to try and find the ball, but all I can do now is advance this out. I've obviously done a little draw on it. It's just gone into the rough, it's just gone plock. I can't go with the 6 iron, John, that's just nuts. I'm gonna have to just go 9 and advance it down. Where is it? Oh, it's buried deep. It's obviously just gone and just stopped dead in here. Right, we've got 242. I wouldn't care, the wind's helping and everything. The wind's helping and everything. It's buried right in this. This was really the hole that I wanted to attack. This was the one, and this is what's happened. Just got to advance it. That's all I could do with it. I've actually done really well because that was buried right in. It's advancing down there. I'll have a third, but I'm very disappointed because that was a great drive, that, and I'm going, oh crap, where is it? I says, there's no way it could be over on the right hand side, and I think I've just missed my line by a few yards, because if it hit this bit here that you can see on the left, it would have ran down forever. Safe for me third. Well, it's not terrible, it's not terrible. I was just so disappointed that I've gone right hand side when I had all that space on the left. I did say when I initially hit it, I said it's right edge of that bunker down there. It's hit or miss if I'm going to get over it, and I was expecting it in the bunker initially. I said, well, it's not on the fairway. Where is it? And I said, can it possibly be over on this right hand side? Can it be anywhere? And I looked, I went, oh God. It took us about 5 minutes to find it, but we found it at the finish. What did I zap that at? 120 something? 129, okay. It's alright, I can still birdie it from here, but I've got to put a cracking shot on here. Pitching wedge with the wind helping, and let it just advance down the slope, playing about. I'm going to play this about 115 and let it just run down. Again, it's this spongy rough. It's not as bad as I was before, but I've got to be careful. It's that spongy rough. Okay, right hand side, let it advance down. That's good. That's good. It's exactly where I wanted to hit it. It's exactly the line, and it'll advance down that slope. That's very good, son. That's very good. It's just rolled round past the flag. I'm hoping it's about a 10-footer for birdie. Yeah, we're still in it. We can still birdie it, son. See you down there for me putt. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. I'm still disappointed. I'm gonna have to get it out of my head. I'm still disappointed. There's a guy over this one just being quiet. I'm still disappointed that I went off right there. I've never been right on this hole. I can't believe I did that with my drive. There's so much space on the left. But anyway, I've got to focus on this now. I've still got my chance at birdie. It's going left to right. I need to wipe it out of my mind quickly. I'm all right. I've got here in 3. I think it's going that way. I think it's going right to left. The way it's suggesting the other side, my feet's suggesting right to left. Yeah. And yet you look here and I'm going right edge. I might be totally wrong here. But I think this is going right, if anything. Left, if anything, sorry. No. Turned right at the end. Idiot. Right. Go through your routine. It's important, this. It's important. You need this for par. Come on. Yeah, well done. That's fine. Okay, it's a par. I could have done with a birdie there, but I got it wrong. I got the break wrong at some point. I thought that's going left, and it never did. It was just left to right. Par, on to number 12. It was a weird one, that. That was a weird putt. I mean, I should have birdied that from where I was, to be honest. I still can't believe I went right on my drive. I can't get over it. I just cannot. That was 5. Still 5 over 3 with 3 shots. That was a weird one, that. You see what I was seeing? I don't know what the hell I was seeing. I saw the wear on the left hand side, and I went, at some point it's got to go left. If there's wear on the left side, it's got to go left, and it didn't. It just went left to right. Absolutely stupid, left to right. Just a little tiny one. Not a big turner, but it just gradually. Never mind. The greens are tough, some of them at Bishop. 207. 207. Red flag. Okay. Red flag. Going off to the right. Is it slightly in my face? Yeah. But it's downhill again. You see, it's downhill and it'll bump down, and I still think it's my hybrid. I still don't think it's my 4.5 wood. I still think it's my hybrid. And at the back, again, the back's not nice. You've got half a chance at the front. This is what Wayne Riley says. He says most golf clubs that you go to, he says, my advice is, if you don't know them, always be short. Short's normally uphill. If you go over the back, you've normally got a downhill chip. So always, you know, if you don't know it properly, short's better than long generally. And I agree with them, to be honest. If you don't know the course, you're best off being short than being long, generally. So the pin's over on the left-hand side. So I'm going left edge, and I'm going to try and sort of guide it through the wind. Left edge of the slope, and let it just guide down. It's whether or not I've got enough to get it there. I don't want to hit me 4.5 wood, because it might go flying off the back, and you trust me, you don't want to be there. You certainly don't want to be right. That's the farmer's field. You want to be left side. That's where you want to be. Left edge of the green. I have gone left now. Maybe a little bit too left. It's where that tree is there. It'll manipulate down off the slope. It'll probably be a chip. There might be half a chance, you know, that might even be on the green. I don't think it will be, but if the slope kicks aggressively enough, it might be. It might be. I think it's going to be just on the left-hand side of the green, but I've just got a feeling that it took an aggressive kick there. I can't see it, like I say, my eyesight's crap, I cannot see it, but we'll see it when we get down there. See it for me second. Oh man, what a place to end up. I don't know if these originally were bunkers. I've been meaning to ask Bishop about this, were these originally bunkers or not, because you can tell, like, at some point these might have been little pot bunkers, but it would have been interesting making these bunkers. None of the par 3s, by the way, at Bishop are easy. You've got your first one, which is a bloody long 200 and odd yard one. You've got this one that's a 200 yard one that, okay, they would have had bunkers. I would suspect these are called grass bunkers. That's the technical name, I think, but I wonder if these were bunkers at one point. You've got the back-to-back par 3s that are tight, and it's local knowledge on the bounce. You've got to get the right bounce on them. On the one after the little par 3. If you're short on the little par 3, you've got 3 bloody great big bunkers at the front, and a stream and kicks off to the left, big hill on the right. You've got to be on the green or you're knacked. None of the par 3s here are easy. None of them. Now I'm in a bloody tricky situation here. Ah, oh, bloody hell. 10 yards. What a bloody place to end up. I said, like, my line was this, like, that tree there, that olive sort of tree there, and I went, oh, actually it's not too bad. The slope might kick it round and it might manipulate around these humps and might end up on the green. No, I wouldn't do that. It just goes into the grass bunker here. Now, if I was Phil, I know what Phil would be doing. He would just go, but I don't think I've got enough green here to work with this. If I think I can open my grip and stance and just, I can do that, but I cannot go for that. I can't go for that shot, that's too dangerous. I can open my grip and my stance just a little bit and try and pop it over this bit and then run it down, because I don't know if you're seeing it, it's a ski slope going down there. I'm not going to be able to stop it. I know what Phil would be doing. He would just do one of these and it would go straight up and then plop, but there's a chance I'm just going to knife it straight through there if I try that. Yeah, open the grip and stance. How far did I say it was? About 10 yards. No hazards. What's this? Oh. So that's the shot I'm looking at. Just bobble it over, let it run down. That's it. That is it. That is the shot, son. But you see what I mean? I can't stop that. It's a ski slope. I can't. That's the best I could have done there. That was a great shot by me. It's just I just couldn't have stopped it. See it for me par putt. Yeah, like I say, I couldn't have done much better than that. I couldn't have done much better than that. I could have gone for the Mickelson flopperoo and everything, but the chances were if I got that slightly wrong, I'm just going to dig it into the turf and it's going to go, or it's going to go flying over into that farmer's field. I just couldn't. But I knew with this slope going down, I just went, you know, I couldn't have been in a worse spot anywhere but there on this course, on this hole. Down that way would have been fine. There, even down there, I had half a chance, but to stop it dead there, I had no chance. So I'll just have to take the rough with the smooth and say that's the best I could have done out of that situation. Uphill. The where is there, so it must be going on the right hand side then. I thought it looked pretty straight, but that's suggesting right edge to me. Okay. Turn, oh, pushed it a little bit, I think. Bogey. It's a bogey. Oh, it's a bogey. I think I'm down to 2 shots now. Damn it! It was such a good recovery shot, but the putt just didn't do anything for us. Never moved. On to number 13. I think that's 2 shots left with 6 to play. I think that's 2 shots left with 6 to play. That was a 4. I'm now 6 over. Yeah. 441. This is stroke index 1. This is a bloody hard hole, this. Bloody hard hole. In fact, I'm going to go over to the right hand side, and I'll tell you why. It's a slight dogleg route to the right hand side. I've just got a glimpse of the flag right down there on the left hand side. Your line's as close as you can to that tree. Try and cut it round. If you're anywhere near that bunker, how far I can hit it, just forget it, it's gone. Yeah, the bunkers are, it's a false perception that that's fairway to the left of it. It is fairway, but you'll just go straight over it into the farmer's field. You don't want to be going over there. Went into my face. Okay, it's just a low punchy shot. I've got to go just to the right of this big tree, try and do a little cut round, get myself there. And it's a big question whether or not I'll get it in 2 with the wind in my face. With the wind in my face, this is playing about 470, 480. So it's a difficult hole, but I'm going to give it a go. Your drive will only probably go about 230 with the wind in my face, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So nice, bit lower, nice cut round. Should be all right. I've drawn it rather than cut it. I've seen it bounce. I think I've swallowed a fly again. Or a midgie. It's all right, eh? It's all right. It's well left of that bunker on the right hand side. I'll have space. I think I'm just going to be over in the the rough there. I should be absolutely fine. I've just made the shot longer for myself. That's all. See you down for me second. It's all right. Like I say, it was left of that bunker. It's curled round. It's come round past the bunker. It's run on 200, 205 to the pin. So it's like I say, it's still a bloody long. The wind right in my face, and the wind actually is going off to the right as well. So it's took the ball around. I was going to say I've done the opposite of what I said. I was going to cut it. I said I was going to hit it low. It went high. It was just, it's just bloody awful. But it wasn't actually. It's just the wind's brought across in my face right this way. So that explains that. And I've got one hell of a shot coming up here, by the way. 215 yards with the wind in my face, and I'm debating whether or not I'm going to have to go with my wood. I've got no real, I've got nothing else to call on really. This might even be short. I mean, we're only talking about 191 to the front of the green, but 201, that's not right. I've just upped that at 215. This is all I've got, folks. This is all I've got. 4.5 wood, just whack it. Left hand side, whack it and try and manipulate it round and hopefully get it on the green. When it comes to this, you can't say to us, oh, what's the exact spot you're looking at on the green? And my concern is getting it somewhere near the green when it's like this. Bryson or somebody will say, oh, I'm just looking for a little spot in the green. My concern right now is let's just get this ball somewhere near the green so I've got half a chance of getting a par here. What's the best way of doing it? I think going for that big tree there and manipulating it round. This is a hard shot. We're going to try it. That's that there, and then I've just got to hope the wind blows around. Now bring it round. Yeah, bring it round. Nah, it's not brought it round enough. It's got to be left hand side of the green. My distance is probably spot on actually. The distance is probably not too bad. I'll probably be near pin high, but it's just on the left hand side over there. Be a chip on. Wind didn't bring it round quite as much as I thought. See you down for me third. What did I say? Distance control. I said I thought my distance was really good. I said, but it's gone off left. It's back into one of these grass bunkers. These must have been bunkers at some point, you know. They can't just have left them as grass bunkers. They may have. I don't know the full history of the course, but I'd like to know if these were actual bunkers at one time. I mean, what if there were bunkers? Why would they take them out? I don't understand why they would take them out. I don't. You know what I mean? You wouldn't take a bunker out, would you? You would. Sorry, I'll put it over here. You would keep it. You would keep it as a challenge, wouldn't you? You wouldn't take a bunker out. So maybe they are just grass bunkers. I wouldn't see any reason why you would take a bunker out. Nah, it's coincidence. They've got to be grass bunkers because the 12th is like that and this is like that. They must have just left them like that. Now this is exactly 11 yards away. This is exactly, I'm sure I've seen this shot before. I just kind of, I've got a vague recollection of this shot from me past. I can't remember the last time, but you know, I've definitely got a bit of deja vu here. Oh dear. Right, it's exactly the same shot, isn't it? It's exactly the same shot. I can't, well, I suppose with this one I've got a bit of a better lie actually. I suppose I can flop it up. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. The bounce of the club, I'm going to have to go lighter grip. That's what I'm wanting. I don't want the bounce of the club bouncing and doing that, because I'll end up in the farmer's field. Okay. Good shot. Very, very good shot. Ah, you see, I thought it was going to run a bit more, but that's a very, very good shot, son. That's very good. It was going to turn around with the slope and everything. I've got my par chance. Yeah, if that was a little bit closer and Phil did it, he would have got a standing ovation, wouldn't he? Right. That's good. Thank you, I know. I'm a magician like Phil, I know, thank you. That's what they'll be saying, yeah, you're the man, Phil. But because it's me, Bishop Auckland, nobody about, I get nout. No, I'm sure you guys appreciate that, who've seen that. On to the next one. Hey, that's a good par, that, you know, because that's stroke index 1, 441 yards. And you can see why, it's a bloody hard hole, that. Have I still got 2 shots? Right, 5 to play, 2 shots, squeaky bum time. Right, 300 and, well, it says 386 on the board, I think. 385, sorry. We're a little bit further up than normal, about 5 yards, so I would say 380. The watch says 372, so it's a funny hole, this. It's a funny hole. You really want to be doing sort of a little draw round. Don't know I don't know what this lad's doing. He seems to be walking around the course with a backpack. I think he's just a hiker. I think he's all right. So what I'm trying to do is left side of the fairway and a little draw round, actually. You can see the flag right up in the distance there. It's like a double dog leg. It's a funny one, this. So I'm going left side of the fairway and trying to manipulate just a little one round. Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, left side of the fairway. Good little draw, son, well done. Not dead perfect, as if it's in the right side of the fairway where I would have ideally liked it. But again, I don't know how much I'm drawing it. I've done a manufactured draw, high manufactured draw round. That should be in good shape, that should be in good shape. See you down from a second. Right. Not left side of the fairway, it's in the rough, but it doesn't matter, it's a half decent lie sitting up. The only problem is the spongy rough. Like I say, I'm not 130, okay, 130. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of the spongy rough, but that's all right, that's okay. At least I've got a shot at it, and it's sitting up, actually. I've been lucky with the light sitting up, but I don't want to go underneath this 130. Wind actually helping and to the right. Now, I do know that this slope, it goes left to right, I think. It's a hard pin to attack, that, you know. With the wind going over to the right, that's a very hard pin to attack. I'm probably going to have to go. My 9, you know, my 9's probably too much. I'm probably going to have to go pitching wedge, and I'm probably going to have to attack it on the left-hand side. I'm going to have to hit it off the slope. I don't think I can get this particularly close, you know. No matter what I try, I'm going to try my damn best, but I think this is a shot you can't really get as close as you can to the pin. You've got to be satisfied with being on the green here. I'm going to obviously track it the best I can on the left-hand side, and the wind will bring it in, but my God, that's a hard position with the wind and everything. So I would say playing 120. If the wind's helping, it's going to be 120 oddish. The wind's blowing helping and across. left hand side, attack it at that angle, try to attack the pin at that angle, but God, this is a hard shot, but I'm going to go for it. Right. Go on, bounce up. Nah. Nearly. It just needed to take a kick right. Nearly had it. And maybe I did need a 9-9 just to pop it over, you know what I mean? I went for it. I did my best to try and attack that pin, but Jesus, you're saying like the bunker's obviously over on the right hand side. That's not the problem. The problem's the slope and the wind's taking it over to the right hand side. And if you go slightly left, you're going to kick off left, and that's what's happened there. See you for me third. So, yeah, sorry about that, folks. Hold on, the lighting's not very good here. Yeah, well, you'll have to do with this a lightly coloured screen. Yeah, I'm just laughing. That bloke, he was off in the tee box there, playing that hole, and I was down there, right down on the left-hand slope. What a good shot that is, by the way. I did exactly the same. I played a little lob shot and everything, but he hit one shot. I don't know what's happened with his first one, and then he just went, well, like, to me, he was like, you know, like, all right. And I produced that shot, and he was just like, and then just whacks another one, and then he's shaking his head down the fairway. He's just one of those, man. Yeah, dearie me. I thought he was going to say good shot, but nah. No, it was too much for him. Don't know who he is, but if he's I hope he's not a subscriber to us. Right. Come on, so actually this is important. Come on, start focusing now. This is an important putt, right? This is an important putt. This is for par. Yeah, okay. Stop joking around, son. You've got 2 shots still to play, 4 to go. Hey, we're doing all right. We're doing okay here. Yeah, that's a bloody great par, that. Right, sorry about not seeing the shot, but I've hit 3 pretty good lob shots there, actually. By the way, it's all the same shot, just the hinge and hold, just opening the grip and the stance, light hands, all the same. So that's what I mean. Once you learn that basic technique, you can do it for just about anything. So there we go. See you for the next hole. Yeah, I thought early doors when I played those par 5s, I did a bogey 2 of them. Yeah, when I bogeyed the 2 par 5s out of 3, I just went, it's an uphill battle now, son. But no, I've come back pretty well, actually. And you know what the thing is with this round is, I nearly messed it up on the 11th. And I nearly messed it up on that hole where I hit my drive wayward, but I recovered well on both occasions. But there's been no massive errors. There's been some missed putts. Again, it hasn't been perfect. And that's why I'm still in the race. Normally by now, I'm out of the race and I've just got, I've buggered it up again. But I'm not. I'm still here. 4 holes, 2 shots. I've just got to par one of these because the 18th is very parable if I can get a good drive away. So it's one of these holes. Now the next 3 I'm looking, maybe just par one of them, and then it's parring it on the last. It is possible. Right, this hole, the stake's a bit of a false sense of security there. You want to be left of that stake, John. We know we want to be left of the stake. It's a long hole, this 382 on the watch, but on the plaque there 401 was slightly further up, probably about 395 than playing. Up the hill, a little bit longer, so good drive just to the left of that stake. A little bit higher tee because you need the elevation. That should be it, really. Shouldn't be out else tricky about this. That's a good drive. That's an exceptional drive, son. It's a bloody good hit to the left of the stake. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. It mightn't be miles because of the way that the 15th it goes up the hill and everything, but that's an exceptional drive. I saw it land to the left of the marker. That should be all right. That should be good. See you down for me second. Well, I've just kicked on into the rough, but that's not too bad actually. That's not too bad at all. Where the bell is, next to the bell, I knew it was left-hand side. I just thought it was on the fairway, but obviously I took a bit of a bad kick and still a long way. Pins at the back, white flag, 170, 160 to the front, to the middle, sorry. Okay, it's still a bloody long way, even though I've hit a bloody good drive. Like I say, a lot of these holes at Bishop play longer than they are up the bank, and the wind's slightly in my face and to the right-hand side. Interesting. 4 or 5, 4 or 5, 4 or 5. Remember what Wayne said, short is generally good, back is generally bad. Now at the back, I know I'm going to have a uphill chip, but it's at the back. It's a 5, isn't it? I can't afford to be too far. I can't be too far back, because I'll not have much green to work with at the back, and I don't fancy doing another lob shot. I've done about 3 lob shots there that have all been reasonably good, but I don't want to do another one. I've had enough of them. Believe it or not, I've had enough of them. So probably left-hand side, left side of the green, between that tree, the 2 trees. The wind might blow it round, it might kick round it. I think it manipulates left to right off the slope and get me birdie putt that way. Right. Good solid strike. It's going to be a hard 5 iron. It's not going to be a softy 5 iron. This is going to be a good hard solid strike. My lines are left side of that green. And that's a bloody good ace. That's exactly the line I wanted. I think it's kicked off to the right hand side. I'm not sure. I think it might be just at the front of the right side of the green. I'm not sure. Like I say, my eyesight's crap, but it took a kick. It was sort of in line with the flag, and I think it's took a kick to the right. It might be fine. I think it's up there. I think it's up there. Whether or not it's on the green, I'm not too sure, but it's definitely somewhere up there. See you down there. Right. It's not kicked like I thought. It's got stuck up on the bank. Ah, bugger. Right, from here it's about... Right, so we've got 33 to there. So 1, 2 would be 32. 1, 30, 29, 28, 27, about 26. Right, 26 all the way to the back. Nah, I cannot put it. Slope, it's going to guide it round left to right. Little back foot restore, I think. It's the slope goes down. Okay, 26. Playing about 20, 23, 24. And that should roll down. That should keep rolling. That's good. Oh, it's not sprang on as much as I thought down that slope. I thought it was going to be a quick and down the slope. I had the general idea, but it didn't quite do enough, did it? See it for me par. Right, that's what I've got left for me par putt. I'll put it this way because it's not facing those blokes, and it's not as far away from there. You wouldn't have got as good an angle. So I've got this for me par. I've still got 2 shots in the tank. Right to left. It's looking right to left, but yet it looks as if the slope is going to take it. No, it's right to left, John. I think this is right to left. I don't care what that side of the slope says. I think it's a little turner right to left. Yeah. I think initially it might go a little bit left to right, but it's going to turn right towards the end. Yeah. That fooled me. That completely fooled me. Damn it. bogey. Damn it. That bit of the slope confused me. I'll admit it. I didn't really actually know at the finish what it was going to do. My mind was a bit scrambled. I said, well, I'll go centre. I should have just followed my instincts right to left. The way it went. See you down there for the next. Yeah, we've got one shot to play. 370 yards this one. There's a bloke there with his kid practicing, so I don't know what to do in this situation. If it'll be all right. It can't be recognised really from here. Yeah, right. So from here, it's a big drive down the left centre of the fairway if you can do it, avoiding that tree. Which way's the wind going? It's helping. Might even try and bomb it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll try and bomb this because I've only got one shot left, folks, and I'm going to have to try and get it as far down as I can to get a second shot down here. I mean, this is a lovely hole, this, but it's also a bit of a dangerous one. So, okay. Nice and relaxed, John. Yeah, it was a bit toey, but I think it's gone straight up. I think we're fine. I think we're all right. I didn't hear the sound of trees or anything. I think we're all right. We might be down on the left-hand side, but we're all right. See it for me second. Yeah, I thought it was definitely left-hand side, but I've bombed it. I thought, oh, it'll be all right. It'll just be maybe just crouching the tree line. I've bombed it that much. I'm down here. I'm down here now. I remember I was saying about hitting these bombs. Sometimes they don't always go to. I've been really lucky here that there's another fairway across here, but sometimes these bombs don't go to plan. Sometimes they're not well. I think it was straight. I've just gone offline. It was nasty, long, straight and high. It just wasn't in line. That's all. My alignment probably was over to the left. That's not 65. 122 to there. So I had a few yards probably, John. You see, I can't see the flagstick. I've got this tree in the way. Oh, you dummy. You should have just took it from here. You should have just gone the left-hand side. 124, right. Okay, so 124, take off a yard, 123. The wind must be helping, but yeah, like I say with these bombs, folks, the only time you're going to use these is where you've really got to get down there as far as you can, to be as aggressive as you can, to go for a birdie attempt, which is what I was trying to do there, or short par fives. So you only use this. I mean, today I haven't used it until now. Rarely would I use it more than 2 or 3 times around, but it's there in your army to give you that extra 20 yards in case you need it to get yourself down there in positions. And I wouldn't be watching me. I'd be watching Phil, how he does it. I wouldn't be watching me. I'm not Phil Mickelson. I'd be watching Phil how to hit those nasty bombs. But okay, wind's helping, so that'll knock off. Well, I reckon the playing distance is at least going to be 5 yards for the elevation change with the wind helping. So 10 yards. I think that's playing 113. I'm going to play it as 115. I need over that bunker, obviously. That's the concern, and I've got to go straight over the tree. If I get it over the bunker, it should be okay. It shouldn't be anything big. Right. Oh, it's gone a little bit right. Is it in that bunker or is it over the bunker? It's funny ground, that was very spongy. Okay. That's a weird one. I think it's got over the first bunker. It's whether or not it's gone into that bunker on the right. See down there? It might be in that bunker, you know. That's amazing. It hasn't even cleared the first bunker. That must be playing longer than I thought, because that was a pretty good strike. I just pulled it a bit with the pitching wedge. That must be playing longer than I think. 22, about 20 yards of the bunker shot. That's a weird one, that. I thought, oh, well, it's obviously cleared the first bunker. It might be in the second one, but yeah, it's weird. It's not, you know, like when you duff a shot or something, if you like duff it and you thick it. I didn't thick it. It was a perfectly good shot. It's a weird one, that. Right, oh, I didn't want to be in this position. About 20 yards. Again, blasting it out. High hands, get it out. Slightly left-hand side because the slope's going that way. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Try to be too clever. Try to be too clever. I tried to go too steep on it, and you've seen the result. I think that's it over. Yeah. Yeah, it's a horrible way to go out, this, but I wasn't at my first. And how many have I had there? 4. Second in, 3, 4. I've had 6, haven't I? What a way to go out. Take me pot. I think that's the old problem of, I'm thinking there was more sand in there than there was. I've had 6, haven't I? I'm well out of it now. That's what I mean, one daft hole. I had it in me grasp. I had it in me bloody grasp, and you've done it again. You big bloody idiot. Hey! Well, let's to get a 7 then. Happens to the best of us, I suppose. What a way to go out there. Snowman 8. What a way to go out of it. I just tried to be too clever, tried to go too steep, and I've just bladed it. I've just bloody bladed the thing, and from there I was right up against the lip and just couldn't get out. 4 shots to get out. 8. Shoot number 17. Oh, what a way to go out of it. Sorry you didn't see the tee shot. There was lads on the what tee box is it, the 14th. What a way to go out with this, you big bloody dummy. You big dummy. Let's be politically correct. 176. Yeah, it's just not a nice way to go out of it. I mean, my first one, to be fair, I could have helped that. 176 up the hill. To be fair, I could have helped my first one. I could have helped that. I tried to be too fancy. I tried to go well too steep on it. I tried to get the height too quick. I tried to absolutely splash it out, and I've just absolutely, I've spliced it, and it's just gone boom into the bank. But the next 3, right up against the lip, I just went straight up. I had about that much space with about that much lip. That's, had no chance. 4 out the bunker and 8 snowman. What a way to go out of it. And you know, up until that point, I didn't make major errors. That was a major error. I can't afford to make major errors, as you well know. We'll go 5 iron. can't afford major errors, and that was one of them. Now this is the rough I'm talking about, horrible spongy stuff. See if I can get out of it. It's a good hit, but although it's kicking round, I think there might be a bunker up there, you know. Might be all right. But you see that happens with my style of play. One hole can mess your entire round up, and 4 shots out the bunker. At that stage, if I got out the bunker, say I got a bogey, I would have to go evens here, last hole. I still had a chance, but hey, it's all right. I'll come back and I'll do it one day, but that's the closest I've been. Usually by the 13th or 14th, I'm knackered. And I got to the stage where I got to the halfway through to the 16th hole, I was still in it. And you saw me with my second shot. I couldn't believe actually that was in the bunker. That's playing. I saw it downhill elevation. I thought that was genuinely playing 115. It's playing a lot longer than that, and it ended up in the bunker. And being in the bunkers cost me 4 shots, hasn't it? Yeah, never mind. We'll try another day. But yeah, let's finish this round off. And nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to the best of us. But I came so close, and yet one shot has duffed the entire thing up. One major error. See you down there for me third. And another thing you've got to remember is my actual official WHS handicap when I was at Hartlepool was 11.4. That's what I've got to keep reminding myself. I was 11.4. Obviously now I'm playing to a level that's 2 shots, I would say at least 2 shots better than what it was back at Hartlepool. But Hartlepool was playing bloody hard. We had the amateur championships with Seaton, and they were designing the course for them, and it was just getting harder and harder. So I understand my official index, my YouTube video index, is a little bit different. But my actual WHS is 11.4. And sometimes I have to remind myself, you know, I am going to get double bogeys, I am going to get snowmen, I am going to make mistakes, because that's what I am. You know, my root says I'm just someone who's loud. I play the most aggressive style of golf I can, not consistent, but it wins things. And that's all it is. A lot of maybe part of Gary, what we were doing, open pairs, was just about winning. Winning as a pair. Winning, we played a lot of par bogey golf, winning that. You know, you have one round and you've got to try and blitz the entire course. You can't play safe, you've got to blitz. I'm a big believer in what Phil and Gary and Lee Trevino and all these guys, aggressive, Harrod and he believes in hard and golf, you know. None of this, that's, you know, be all tactical, and you just try and beat the course up. That's what you try and do. Difficult birdie putt, but you never know. Look at the turn on that. Yeah, it was a big turner. It was a big turn, that one. A little bit more actually. I mean, I've messed that one up. A little bit wet on the right hand side. Okay. Oh, a good solid putt, son. Yeah, well done. Well done. Yeah, that's personal pride. Good par. Good par. That's a bit of personal pride. At this stage, 11 over, say if I par it there, 11 over, and 83 at Bishop. I mean, anyway, that's not bad. It's not bad. It was meant to be an 11.4 handicapper, but you know, this is what I mean. Crook did me in. I think, what did I shoot a crook about? Well, I'll not tell you, because might spoil it a little bit, but let's say it wasn't my most successful out in the crook. And here again, I'm going to be a few shots off, but it's only a few shots, and you know what a few shots means, don't you? One hole. It means one hole that's messed me up, and it's obviously been the 16th. Right, on to number 18. You know, I'm not showing it. I'm actually keeping my emotions quite quite steady, but inside I am absolutely fuming. I'm fuming because I know I've come so close and one hole's duffed me up. I've always said I can't have two double bogeys. I can't have it, and I've actually got two double bogeys on one hole. It's duffed me up again. It's completely done me again. One bloody hole where I've had 4 out the bunker. It just didn't give it. After that, the first one was my mistake, and I put my hands up and admit that. I tried to be too clever. I tried to beat, instead of just doing a normal getting it out and just letting it just run down, I tried to do a stupid high floppy thing, get it out and just splash it out, and that's my fault. But the other 2 shots where I was right up against the lip, I just didn't have a chance of getting out. There was not a cat and owl's chance. The only guys who could get out of them are your real professionals, and I'm not a real professional, am I? Oh, right. Never mind. I'd love to birdie this one. If I can birdie this one, because it's only 270, so if I could birdie this one, get out with an 80, would it be an 80? Would it be an 82? It's still not bad, is it? I mean, 82, I think that in the summer, I think that's probably my best score. I think 84 is my best score here, actually, at Bishop. Or I might have had an 83, I'm not too sure. Unless I shoot like 80 or sub 80s, I don't really remember them. But I think 83, 84 is my best score here. I've never been able to beat this place up. And again, it's done me in one hole. One hole's done me in. Right. Bunker there. I'm just gonna, well, actually I'll just try and bomb it for you. I'll probably not get anywhere near the green, but I'm just gonna bomb it. What the hell, only here once. Oh. So much for personal pride, eh? I'll take a provisional. This is a Titleist. That one's a Kirkland. It should be all right. I mean, it's clipped the tree and everything, but it should be up there in that rough patch. It should be okay. I mean, this is what happens when you know what I mean? When I'm out the race, this is what happens. I've got no interest, unfortunately. It's just the way it is with me. I kind of get motivated. Right, I see you down there for me first up provisional. Yeah, I thought it'd be all right. It's not in the best of spots, like, but I thought it'd be all right. How son? That was a shocking drive. You can still wedge this on. You can still get yourself a par, and let's have some personal pride. How far was that? 92. Yeah. Right. 50 degree. We're going straight at it. If I'm short, I'm short. It's not as if I've got out to play for, is it? Bit right. But it's up and on. It's up and on. That's all right. It's up and on. We'll be all right. Well, we've got a birdie putt somehow here. Right. Yeah, right to left down the slope, little one. No, it's still recording the mic, that's alright. I thought it wasn't recording there for a minute, but we've still got the volume on. Right to left, down the slope. Oh, son, a bit personal pride here with a birdie. Come on. Oh. sums it up. Never mind. Par on the last, 83. Hey, that's not a bad effort. That's not a bad effort. Bishop, thank you. You've done me again. 1 hole, son. That's all it took. That's 1 hole. 1 bloody hole. The next time you won't have that hole to beat me up. I'll do you in next time. Yeah. It took the course. This is the way I've got to look at it for my mindset. It took the course to get me into a position where I couldn't get out in 2 shots out of a bunker. That's what it took to stop me from shooting 80. Right, I'll just pop to the car park and have a talk. Yeah, well, that's Bishop Auckland done. You've seen the course anyway. You've seen Bishop. I'm not too sure if I did a course tour of Bishop. I'm not too sure if I have. So that could be as a double feature for you, the course and the shoot 80 challenge. And flopped again like crook. But like I say, when I was on the 18th green there, the mindset I've got to have with that was it took the course to put me in a position where I had to waste 2 shots to stop me from doing it. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I thought he was coming to I thought he was saying something to me, the guy who works in the pro shop, the pro. But no, what I've got to is just putting the buggy away in the lockup. So that's what I've got to just think. I've got to think that's what it's done. It's had to put me in a position where I've wasted 2 shots. I mean, like I say, the first shot out of that bunker at the 16th, that was my own fault. I tried to go too steep. I tried to be too clever. I tried to splash it right out and try and carry it all rather than just getting a little splash out and running it down the slope. I tried to really splash it out, and that's my own fault. I think I just bladed it, to be honest. I think I just bladed it. But the other two, I mean, some of the best players in the world wouldn't have got out of that, man. It was ridiculous. Oh, he's coming back. Hold on a minute. Right, recording. I'll just do it in here because he's putting the buggies away in the lockup, and as you know, I don't like people being on camera when they don't know they're not being recorded and everything like that. So I'll just do it here. Yeah, that's the way I've got to think. I've got to think that it took that to do it to me. But like I say, some of the best players in the world with them 2 shots wouldn't be able to get out of that. I had literally like 15 centimeters to get the height and get over it, and I knew then when that happened I was just going to say, right, I'll try and get out, but I know I've buggered it, and it was a horrible way to go, to be honest, because that's the closest I've got to like shooting an 80 there. There wasn't any major errors until that point, and I really thought I carried that bunker that was playing longer than I thought. 17th parred it, 18th parred it. You know what, if I bogeyed that, I would have done it. It's the way I've got to look at it. I would have done it. But no, Bishop's a very hard course. It's a very hard Parkland course, and obviously I still haven't done it. But me and that course just have not got on until then. Until that 16th hole, I was playing some good golf. Missed a couple of putts, I think. Wasn't perfect. I never am perfect. I never am perfect. I'm going to be perfect when I'm playing like that style of play. I'm never going to be perfect when I'm trying to just attack the pins, trying to, you know, shot shape, trying to work out all the odds to get as close to the pin as I can. I don't, like you say, I always go for the flag. I always flag seek. I never just go for the middle of the green. Wherever the pins are, I try and work out how can I get as close as I can to get a birdie putt here. That's just the way I play. And like I say, that's the way that's won me competitions. It's won me all sorts of things, and I'll never stop playing like that. It's just the way I am, the way I'm built, and I'm a big ambassador for that style of play, because I honestly think there's a lot of amateur golfers out there who are getting taught. Obviously, if you're a professional 4 rounds, you can't go out there and try and blitz a field for 4 rounds or 3 rounds or whatever it is you play, because you will make errors, and you'll make too many errors. You'll get too many double bogeys. But at our level, 18 holes. You've only got 18 holes. You've got to go out there. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to attack the pins. You've got to be able to have the ability to get that extra distance with bombs. You've got to be able to shot shape. You've got to be able to have a great short game if you do get into bother to get yourself out of it. And you've just got to be, you've got to clutch putt in the big moments, and that's what I'm trying to do. But Bishop, like I say, Bishop, nice course, 35 quid during the week. I think it's 40 weekends, but it is a very, very nice course. It's a very hard course. The par fives played, the first 2 par fives, actually, I don't give them enough credit. They are hard holes. All the par threes are very difficult par threes. You know, even the little one, even that, is it the 7th? Even the 7th, that's a difficult hole. It's like a stamp-shaped green. You've got to be on it. If you're short, you're in the bunker, or there's a stream on the left, the huge bank on the right. You've got to be accurate. There's a lot of difficult holes. That 13 stroke index one, that's a bloody hard hole. 17's a hard hole. They're all difficult holes here at Bishop. There's not really an easy hole except for maybe the 1st and the 18th. You're not getting a break. So yeah, if you're in the area, come and visit it. There's this and Crook, Woodham. There's some good courses at Oakleaf's there as well. There's some good, you know, there's 4 good courses in this little area that really people should be giving a go. You know, Bishop and Crook are 2 of my favourites, actually. I do like these 2 courses. Crook's more moorlandy, this is more Parklandy, but they're both very, very good courses. Woodham's more American designed. It's more to be played with distance. It's not an old school course. It's more to be played with distance and water features and big bunkers and all that kind of stuff. But the 3 really good courses, And if you just want to have a look about Oakleaf, to support the council and everything, to keep it open, this is where people learn the game. I obviously did the video at Elmo, you saw that, and it's just sad. Well, it's not called Elmo, it was Hettonley Hill Golf Club, and it's sad to see that go, because it's a country park, but it's not getting used. It's just really just fields. It's just fields now where people just walk the dog and that's it. There's no happening there, which is sad. But yeah, that's Bishop done. That's Predator Golf Channel done. Like I say, looking for scramble partners. Give us a shout if you're interested. And I'll tell you now, pretty soon I'll be doing a giveaway. I want to get 50 subscribers. If I get 50 subscribers on this channel, like I say, I want to stay local and stuff, but there's so many. There's 70.6 of you who watch this channel and you're not subscribed. And I'm getting so many messages of people saying that, you know, how do we get the videos and everything, blah, 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 blah. And I'm saying to them, all you've got to do is subscribe. If you subscribe, you get notifications and everything. And on this video underneath, if there's a red button, if it says subscribe, just click it and then it'll come up subscribed. And then you've subscribed to us, and then you'll get all the videos, and there's no need to say how do I get them, because they'll come up in your notifications. You might even get emails about them, because like I say, I'm subscribed to Phil Mickelson's channel, Bryson's channel, Ian Poulter's channel, all that kind of stuff, and I get videos popping up saying new video by Ian Poulter, new video by Phil Mickelson. So obviously if you subscribe to me and you press the button, that's how it works. So pretty soon I'll be doing a giveaway. So everyone, I'm going to say now, everyone, make sure the way it's going to work is when you subscribe, put down in the comments, say that I've subscribed to your channel, and I'll know, because the count will not go up. I'm lucky that I've got such a lowish count that, you know, if I get to 50, I'll be giving a giveaway. I've got a rough idea what I'll be giving, and then obviously at 100 and so on and so on, just to help the channel out, and obviously for you to get the videos and everything, because I'm getting a lot of people wondering how you know. But 70.6 are not subscribed, who watch the channel, so please subscribe. That's the easiest way to get the videos, rather than messaging me. And I'll always reply back to you. As you know, I'll always reply. I'm not a big YouTuber. I've only got, my last channel I had 161, I think. I've got 41 here. I've got just over 200 subscribers in total who subscribe to me 2 channels, which is fantastic. And yeah, I'm glad that I'm helping some people, and I'm glad I'm helping them see the local courses. I'm glad some higher handicappers, I'm helping them. and I'm also helping you with the how to win competitions and stuff like that. I'm a big believer in it, and I'll keep on going as long as you guys are enjoying the videos and everything. Okay, this is John. Like I say, looking for scramble partners and stuff. Hopefully I'll get a few on the channel. I'm trying to get my mate on the channel. Eventually we'll get him on, and we'll see from there. Cheers. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.